Welcome to Hattie's Hierophant. I am your tarot reader and I hope you are doing well, my beloved. If this is your first time coming to see me, welcome. I hope you consider subscribing. If you are returning Virgo, you know I adore you for it. So thank you so much for supporting the channel. The center of your March general reading is that of the King of Pentacles. The energy I get here right away, the energy that I tapped into is like this worry, like this anxious worry, this worry of really not knowing how things are going to turn out. You don't know the plan 100%. And I feel like this worry has kind of been since January, February, March. So I feel like that you're leading up to a change, whether it's going to be you're getting new coworkers, you're getting a new boss, you're moving into a new home, or, you know, even if something as small as redesigning your home, a paint color, right? You don't know how this blue room is going to work out, right? So I feel this energy of anxiety, of not knowing. And when I expanded on this, my beloved, I got that of the Nine of Spades. And I just want us to recognize that nines are endings. So what I feel like, because this is the center of your reading, although we are here in this energy of what did I do? Why did I paint that room blue, right? Why did I accept this position? Can I do it? You know, why did I take this gig? I'm gonna be singing in front of a whole bunch of people. Why did I do this to myself? So I feel like you have this anxiety, and the anxiety is because you kind of went out of your normal box of comfort. You started stretching yourself. You started flexing your muscles a little bit. And now that you're being required to take movement and take charge, you're a little scared that, like, am I gonna be good at this? Will I be successful? How is this gonna, will I be happy? Right? So I feel like these are some energies that are going to be coming into March, but because I've peeked at your reading here, my dear, that's going to subside. I can feel it. And again, there's a nine. Nines are beautiful endings. Let's go into your moon energy, my dear. This is where your emotions are, and this is where you have conversations with spirit. And you have that of the Page of Cups, new beginnings in love, relationship, creativity. We have the Nine of Cups, job well done, wish fulfillment, and geez, look at her on that pedestal, like, say something. I did it. Yes, queen. Right? And then we also have the Knight of Cups. This is more of that I know better kind of energy in regards to our emotions and our feelings and our mental health. And because we have all these cups in our moon energy, it feels like that March may be emotional for you. Additionally, I am reading for you in the Virgo full moon, so I could really be tapping into that as well. But what I'm feeling like, I don't know if we've had some, I don't know if you have a sibling or if you have like a young child or a grandchild or a niece or a nephew. I feel like it's a young energy to where, I don't know if you've been distant or you know, because the state of the world where we've been, perhaps you haven't been able to connect. Whatever the case, I feel like that we're going to be in the beginning stages of that reconnection, right? And I also feel like we're in the beginning stages of that creative side of you, Virgo, that you don't get a lot of credit for. So I do feel like that you are going to feel like these creative juices, those are going to start sparking actually towards the end of March, April, that you're going to start feeling that in regards to reconnecting in that relationship. Some of you have already started, and some of you, you're going to start that reconnection here in March, maybe mid-March is what I'm feeling for you. And then I just want to go to this Knight of Cups before we touch on that Nine of Cups. And this Nine of Cups is that energy of I know better, right? Because this is the teenage energy of our emotions and of love. It's not the King or the Queen of Cups, but it's just enough to where you should know how to handle your mental health, right? And your emotions, know when to keep cool, know when to say something, right? So I feel like that we are in this energy, and I feel like that spirit is going to be supporting you in this. And it's going to be really important during this transition of change for you, because change is not your shtick. You know, you kind of like things to be very predictable. You like to be able to know what the goals are so you know how to reach them. You're not fond of the gray area. So this energy is really going to help you in that gray area as well. And then for those of you who have been in this energy of, I'm feeling like that in some past relationships, you still did some healing there too in the matters of the heart. And I'm talking about intimate relationships. And some of you, it's friendships, right? Because some friendships are intimate. It doesn't have to be physical intimacy. It's that sharing of secrets and energies that make it so intimate. And some of us have best girlfriends like that. And some of us have, you know, best cousins like that. And guys that are really good friends. And when there's something there that was hurt or severed, it's long lasting and it's heartbreaking, and it does feel like a breakup. So I feel like some of you are dealing with that, and you're in the beginning stages and the healing stages of that. And interestingly enough, I see that as you look back at that, you find fault with yourself. And I don't see like it was your fault, Virgo. No matter how many times you play it in your head and you rearrange it, you're like, well, if I would have did this, it would have turned out this way. It turned out that way because it turned out that way. I feel like there is no fault. I feel like that it just kind of had an expiration date, which doesn't necessarily mean we had to throw the baby out with the bathwater, but it meant that something had to change. Whether it was attitude, thought process, energies, how you treat me, it was necessary. Now, because we have this Nine of Cups, you've graduated from that. Thank you. This is an encouragement. This is encouraging you to graduate from that. She is sitting there proud because she put the work in. It just wasn't a wish fulfilled because she was just lucky. It's because every cup she filled with everything she had. That's why she's sitting there so proud, because she said, I did this. Now, when I expanded on that whole group, I got this of the Four of Hearts, right? Another cup-like energy, more emotional kind of energy. And this is energy of learning from your mistakes, learning to cope with our emotions, learning to cope with change, learning to cope with this new environment that you're going to be in. There's a new environment that you're going to be in. And I feel like the environment, some of you, is just going to be a cosmetic change, but some of you, it's a physical change. There's going to be physical new people in your environment. There's going to be new car, new house, right? And I mean this in the sense, like not new, it just feels very lateral, okay? So Virgo, please tell me how that works out, because I see so many of you moving around there. Let me know. Listen, let's go into your ego energy. This is your sun energy. This is where people see you. And you have that of the Page of Wands. You know, I love that energy for you. The Two of Swords, like we knew this was coming after we talked about what was going on in your moon energy. And we also have the Ten of Swords. In this particular deck, it says everything is fine. This really is that energy of you trying to fool yourself into saying, you know, into thinking, into convincing that everything is fine. It's okay. I'm okay with this move. I'm okay with the new people. I'm a new type of Virgo. I'm okay with change, really. So the story I'm getting here, my dear, this Two of Swords is what is standing out to me in regard to your energy. And it's really because we just don't know what the future holds for us. And not in such a grand way, but in the way of, you know, will I like this new house? Will I like the new grocery store? Buy this new place? You know, it's like that sort of worry that you're doing. And this comes typically with the energy of being indecisive, but I don't feel that with you. I feel like that it's just you not knowing. And because you're not knowing, you almost feel like I can't make a decision. I can't decide if I want to live in that area if I don't know what's around there. It's almost like you're being asked to like choose a desk at an office that you've never been to, but you look at the, you know, you're just looking at the blueprints and you're like, I can't tell exactly, like, do I want to be by a window? Is it a good view? So I feel like that's kind of what's making you have a hard time making decisions, because you just don't have all the information. You don't have all the experience yet. And it's one of those situations where I feel like for you, Virgo, that you're going to be put in a situation that you just don't know 100% about, and you're being forced to make a decision. And this is why we have this energy of everything is fine, right? Because it's not. It's like, no, I'm not okay with that. I know that if I act like I'm not, I'm going to look like the weirdo, right? But I need to see the place before I make a decision. I need to see what my salary is before I agree. I need to see what that stage looks like. Who am I performing in front of, right? It's like, I think these are important things. And that's where your anxiety is coming from. And I expanded on that 10 of Swords, and I got that of the Jack of Diamonds. And this Jack of Diamonds is all about research. It's all about, like, tell me what's up. You see him studying there, or you see her studying there, and you see how, it mimics one another. It mirrors one another. So there's another 2 here, right? And 2s are all about making decisions and choices. And I feel like that's really important to you, Virgo. Listen, if that is important to you, no, you're not being wacky doodle. So you know what? I can't make that decision until I know my salary. I can't make that decision until I see their neighborhood, right? And I do feel like really do your due diligence. If you don't have a choice, research it, look it up, right? Yeah. At the end of the day, I'm hearing at the end of the day, you're worrying for nothing. That you are going to like it. You're going to more than like it. Now, what I love to here is we have this Page of Wands, right? And now I see why I was picking up on that energy that you're going to like it. This is that fire energy. This is that start. This is that new passionate start. It's the beginning stages. That creativity is spilling over into your ego energy. So it's going to cause this movement, this beginning movement for you. And I expanded on that, and I got that of the 6 of Hearts. This also represents that of the Lovers, and it also represents that of Gemini, the great communicator. So communicate with what your needs, wants, and desires are in regards to your primal needs, right? And this is also about your base chakra, which I believe is red. I'm not 100% certain, but I believe that it is. And I have my chakra deck right there. You would think I would know. But your primal needs are going to be very, very important, right? You want to feel good in your environment. You want to feel good at this new job. You want to feel good with these new people you're working with. You want to feel good at that gig. You want to feel good with your roommates. Like, these are your primal needs. And I see that they're going to be met. And you're even getting really good about knowing what those are and not being afraid to share it. I feel like in the past you've been afraid to share it because, you didn't want people to look at you a certain kind of way. But I feel like you're going to be in those beginning stages of, like, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. What do you say? Now, let's go into your immediate present. And that's if we stay in this energy. This is what we can expect, my dear Virgo. And we have that of the Strength energy. It's also Leo energy. Interesting. I typically don't pick up on a lot of relationship sort of readings. But I don't know if this new move is going to bring us a new relationship. And for some of you, it's like it's going to be a new friendship. It's going to be a new partnership. It's going to be a new collaboration, right? But for some of you, I'm seeing like a new boo. I'm seeing like the sparks kind of like happening for you. So I like that. And perhaps they're going to be like a Leo type energy, or really just have that I want to say courage, right? But it's almost like they have this certain presence about them that you like, that you see, and that's kind of what attracts you to them. It's almost like they're the polar opposite of you, but you can't stop thinking about them. So I love that energy for you as well. And I expanded on that, and I got the 8 of Hearts, which also represents moon energy. Again, we're doing this in the full moon of Virgo. So I really feel like this is just a nod to you being highlighted in the most intimate way, because that's what the moon does. It illuminates the intimate parts of our emotions and our being and our wants and our needs and our primal needs. So I feel like that March is going to do that for you. And I really feel like it's going to help you get through March and really be good at communicating what you really want, need, and desire to make you feel like you, Virgo. Now, to end your reading, my beloved, the last card in the deck is the Ace of Wands. the wands, the fire energy, the passionate energy, and it's an ace. So this opportunity is going to be presented to you. And I love this energy for you. I just got the chills. Like this is going to be all of March. March is just going to feel like a good month for you. And some of you, yes, there's going to be a hiccup here and there. Don't dwell in there because it's not going to last long. Just take it like, this is just going to be a little, it's just a snapshot of the rest of my month because my month is about to be on fire. It's about to be lit. So that is all I have for you. I love that energy for you, Virgo. I hope you're doing well. And let me know how March goes for you. I absolutely adore you.